Welcome to a cruise ship heist. Chapter 106 The Switch. The captain's private office is a room adjacent to his living quarters, just along from mine. Ronnie and Hunter are there waiting. The captain has yet to arrive. "She's still alive," Hunter says, passing me his phone. The film plays, and it is his wife, tied and gagged, looking very frightened. A newspaper is raised up to fill the screen. The date is circled, but it doesn't need to be. The headline is, "Drug Gang Arrested on Cruise Ship Heading for Funchal." "She dies if Maria Isabel is harmed," is shouted. Then the disturbing film ends. Hunter must be going through hell, but he seems calm. I fix him a look demanding he bring me up to speed. The 3 gang members, we pulled in. Maria agreed to turn Jill and them in. In return, she thinks we're going to let her off the ship at midnight, and she will reveal where Owlie E is. After making the deal, we let her escape. She's on the run. We think by herself now. You think? We lost her. She went backstage, and I can't see her coming out of any door, Hunter admits. The trunk has been moved and we hope forgotten, Ronnie adds, pleased with herself that the money is safe. She never came out, like Owlie was never on stage. There's a trick, a simple trick. We're not in the magic circle, but I know someone who is, I say, going for the phone and dialing next door. Maria went backstage and never came out. What's the trick? I ask, putting her on speaker. The blonde dancer. It's a neoprene painted face mask and a wig. Hunter immediately rings down and asks one of his trusted assistants to go through the security footage again. She came out as a blonde, wearing a wig and a face mask. He turns to me, just having figured what my next remark will be. That means she knows Owlie was on stage. The captain enters, and all attention turns to him. "How are you holding up, Hunter?" he asks. "Holding it together, sir. Firstly, well done. No cruise ship can be used to run drugs. The whole industry is looking at our excellent work." He shakes Ronnie's hand, then mine, before turning back to Hunter. "The chopper will be overhead at 2000 hours tomorrow, just as it gets dark. We will be just under 200 miles out. It's all confirmed exactly as you requested." "Thank you, Captain," Hunter says. "Now, are you sure you're up to this?" the captain asks all of us. I have no idea what he's on about. "Yes, sir," Ronnie says. "Yes, sir," I add, because I'm one of the team, and whatever it is, I'm in. "Good luck." With that, the captain turns and leaves. Okay, what is it I don't know? Scene 107. The Calm. 5th Sea Day. The sea is mesmerizing in the early rising sun. Maybe it's the calm before the storm. Today, I know it will swing from cakes to flambe. I missed Georgie last night, but I would have been restless and unsettled. Sleeping the night before a big mission can be tough, but last night was impossible. My life has become about more than just me. This operation has high emotional stakes for Hunter, and that means us. I can see that despite his own problems, he looked out for my daughter, who's now sleeping like a log in the other room. For 3 ex-service people thrown together, who never trusted each other, we didn't do too badly. Now we're committed in total trust. These bonds last a lifetime. Sadly, some lifetimes are cut short. I'm spinning my lucky baseball cap on my finger, the one I always wear the day of a mission. I check my watch again, but the time has not moved much. I'm avoiding my phone because it's downloaded a news attachment Sylvie sent, and the open button is tormenting me. I don't want to see a headline about a dead kid from the bank. Death follows me, and it needs to stop. If he was killed for that money, Georgie will never get over it. I'm not sure I could get over the death of another youngster. I flipped the phone over. Top Bequia Property Management Sylvie's estate donates $150,000 to school, is the headline, and I breathe freely as I read on. Found in the backwaters of their office when planting vegetables was a bag of mixed notes, all wet and muddy. Sylvia Cardinal, who runs the renting and sales agents on the island, says she called the police immediately and took it to the bank for safekeeping. Mitchell Brown, the young bank teller there, said he had never seen so much money in a mess. Old notes ranging from $1 bills to 100 EC dollar bills. The young man had to dry them and count the money, which amounts to way over $150,000. It has been donated to the St. Vincent School Fund. If just a little good comes from this madness, then maybe it's been worth it. I would love to see the face of that nun in the school who wanted me to have a word with someone. Georgie has no idea about our mission. No one has except the captain. It may be way too early, but I leave, letting the door slam behind me. Then I realise I left my baseball cap by the chair. I stop. Old habits and superstitions. I open the door and re-enter to see Christoph trying to rush back to Aulier's room, naked. I grab my hat. "Morning, Officer Bakarov." "Good morning, sir." I laugh to myself, take my hat and go. The show is once again packed. The audience is full of questions, but what do I know about helicopters flying above ships? Thank you all for coming today. Are you all looking forward to Funchal? There is a half-hearted cheer. They seem to be here for the headlines again. I'm sure you'll all be at the side of the ship tomorrow to film the police cars. Don't forget to charge those phones and make sure you have enough space left in the memory. Tonight, stay away from the decks, as advised. It will be dark before we get within helicopter range, so there will be nothing to see. At the back, I can see Hunter with his thumb up. The plan is on. My heart sinks. I take a bow, they applaud, and my ordeal on stage is over. My talks and commentaries are finally done. The company will be whisking me off to head office with E. Our future will be entering a publicity machine. If I survive. Unlike Aulier, I won't even be going as far as Madeira. But only 3 other people know that. Neither Aulier nor Georgie can be told. Georgie opens her cabin door half asleep. I have woken her. Her eyes widen and I kiss her. I've missed her all night. One last entanglement in her sheets is the warmth I needed to know again that I have loved and been loved, because I have a bad feeling about reaching tomorrow. Georgie is trying on every dress and every pair of shoes that have been moved from Maria's cabin. The shoes are dope. You look amazing in anything. Can I have these? She was a stowaway on a ship. She had nothing, so I don't know where these came from, I say, smiling. What shall I wear tonight, our last night? I will never see that, but she can't know. Scene 108. Team of 3. The ship has slowed right down, and the thunder of the helicopter rotors echoes through the upper stairwell where we wait. Below us in position are all the ship's crew wearing their yellow baseball hats and life jackets. They are stopping passengers from climbing to the upper decks. They will have seen helicopters above the ship before, taking medical emergencies away. This time it is to take away 3 prisoners. But they can't see it is us, dressed in black from top to bottom, with only our eyes showing through the holes in the balaclavas. The lights on the deck go out. No one will see the events in any detail. The security team walk us out as if we're prisoners. I look up and see the chopper is stable. 3 ropes are dropped down. We are hooked on and then lifted. Within seconds we are climbing higher. The ship looks smaller and smaller, and is a shadow in the distance by the time I'm dragged inside. 90 minutes from now, the chopper will be back in Madeira. This is our magic circle. These are our tricks now. We are each passed a black bag, which we dutifully open and check. A small automatic weapon, plus spare clips, night vision goggles, a medical pack, and radio units. Hunter tosses the commander a pouch, and I know it is full of $100 bills. Any one of us could have put together a small private mission like this. We will keep the local police off your back if they cotton on, but they won't. 2 men in the street below, you'll see them as you walk in, a sniper in the attic opposite, and 2 cars waiting to extract. The commander in the chopper shouts into the comms unit. We all put thumbs up. Let me do this. My wife, my call. Hunter shouts, and the commander nods. We each take the top of our rope and feed it through our speed descenders attached to our front. No one needs to be shown. Each of us takes the rope leg pouch and wraps it around our ankle, where it is Velcro tight. The ropes are then attached to the rail above the door, and we check and double check each other. This is the second mission the 3 of us have worked as a unit. This time, we know each other. We have all gone over the plans of the building. An attic above an empty shop that Ronnie discovered that was taken on a short-term let for cash just 4 weeks ago. The attic has been staked out and listened to all day, and we know that is our target. Coast Guard confirms high-speed boat is on course to the ship. ETA midnight. Hunter and Ronnie give him the thumbs up. We must hit the house and get Hunter's wife before the boat arrives, as Maria will never be released. The chopper starts to dip towards the island. 5 minutes out, the commander shouts, holding up 5 outstretched fingers. Get ready to drop.